we are ready to actually perform the regulation of our watch. So there are several steps to this process, and I'm going to go step by step through these as well. So first is we need to prepare our workspace. So you can see I'm working on a hardwood table right now. I do not want to be resting my watch on this, moving it around. It's going to scratch the glass. We want to take care of our watch. So first step is prepare your workspace. I'm actually just going to put a towel down, and I will work on that towel. I'm not going to damage my watch. Next, I'm actually going to be, I've got my toolkit here, my watch toolkit, which serves me very well. Very inexpensive toolkit that I picked up off Amazon.com. I'll actually leave a link to this toolkit so you can get your hands on this. First things first, we need to access the inside of this watch. So we are going to be removing the back plate of this watch. So I've got my back plate tool, and I need to take the back plate off. You can see in certain areas, like right here, there are little notches. There are 3 notches in this tool which engage in those, and that grips it so I can rotate it and remove the back plate. This tool comes with a nice little holder. You tighten down around the watch. Just makes it easier to work with the watch. And then a little tip that I like to use is I take a small piece of saran wrap and just place it over the back to help prevent any scratching between the tool and the watch. And there we have it. We gently take off the glass. I'll set that aside. And here we are looking at the back of the watch. Something to note right now, this watch is open and exposed. So you need to be very careful. So now is the time to take extra care so we don't accidentally damage something, touch something we're not supposed to, get any dirt or debris inside. That's going to help preserve the function of the watch. So here we have it. I'm actually going to zoom in so you can get a good view of the inside of this watch. So you can see this is our rotor here, or our balance weight. We are actually going to move this aside so you can see what we are going to be adjusting. I'll flip this around so you can see. So you can see right here, there's a small plus, and here a small minus. That is the area to adjust the flywheel, the hairspring and balance wheel. So you can see in here, down here, there's a small movement that's going back and forth. And you can even see the spring over here, as it's flexing, it's going in and out. That is the hairspring, and that is the area that we're going to be adjusting. So if I could zoom in even more, that's a good view right there. You can see right here, there's a small arrow, and that arrow is pointing at the current setting for the watch. So this is pointing basically right in the middle of the positive range. So this is already set to the fast side. Oh, and this is a great view of that reciprocating motion of the hairspring and balance wheel. So you can see it moving back and forth, rotating back and forth, and the pulsing motion of the hairspring as it does so. So we are actually going to be moving that wheel so that for my case, I'm running slow. So I need to have my watch run a little faster. So I'm going to be moving it so that arrow points further towards the plus side. If your watch is running too fast, you can adjust it so you're moving it towards the minus side. And that's how you adjust your watch with regulation. Now, I need to stress that the adjustment of this hairspring, and by regulation, is extremely sensitive. Extremely sensitive. So the first time I ever regulated a watch, I went in here, I rotated this thing a little bit, thinking, okay, I maybe moved it a couple seconds. My watch was running about 15 seconds slow, and I'm thinking I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Maybe I'll cut that in half. But when I moved it, it went from minus 15 seconds to plus 84 seconds per day. So I completely overshot what I was trying to do, and it just goes to show you how sensitive this really is. So for me, I'm at 11 seconds, minus 11 seconds per day. So I need to make an adjustment. It's barely going to move this. I mean, if I see this thing move, I've probably overshot my target again. So it's extremely sensitive. Please make the smallest adjustment you can. You can always check the accuracy again. And like I said, it's an iterative process. It's going to take some trial and error. That's why you need the patience to go back and forth if you need, in order to get the accuracy that you're looking for. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to adjust this the tiniest little. Now, be extra careful that you're not going to be touching the balance wheel, that you're not going to be touching that hairspring, because that will damage this watch. So take extra care. This is where you need good coordination, good eyesight, and just an extra level of care. So I'm going to use my tool. And I moved it. I should probably go back and show that in slow motion. And I moved it. My next step is to recheck the accuracy. Now, I'm going to follow the exact same process I did before, where I hold it up to the microphone, have the audio trace, and check it over that 60-second period to see where I am, and I can readjust as I need until I get it right. And once I get it to a level that I'm happy with, I'll reinstall the back plate. Okay, so I finished the regulation of my Seiko SNK 809. That first adjustment I made, I told you it was sensitive, guys, and by golly, it was. It went from 11.5 seconds per day slow to plus 40 something, way too far. So I told you have to have patience. It's trial and error. I had to make several more adjustments, checking the accuracy after each one. And finally, after about 30 minutes, I got to an accuracy of 2.8 seconds per day slow, which is phenomenal. And I mean, that rivals luxury watches and watches that are, thousands of dollars. So very happy with it. You could see I had to put it on. I just gained that appreciation for it after seeing the movement and taking part in that accuracy improvement. And guys, that's what I'm hoping for you. I want you guys to have that win-win where you get the better accuracy and you learn about the watch. You get involved, you see how it works, and you take part in improving that. And it's almost like you become a craftsman, and I mean, you're taking part in what that watch has become. So if you've done that and improved the accuracy, congratulations, pat yourself on the back. You should be really proud of yourself and appreciate it like I do. So with that, guys, thank you very much. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and check me out at watchspec.com, where you can find more content like this with how-to videos in my learning series, as well as watch reviews. My goal is to help you guys find your perfect watch and appreciate it to the fullest. So that's my goal. So check me out at watchspec.com. And of course, my other videos. Leave your comments below. Tell me, what is the accuracy of your watch currently, and are you considering regulation? If you went through the process and regulated your watch, what's your success story? What was your accuracy beforehand? What was your final achievement? And do you have any questions about the procedure? If you want to know more detail or have any questions, let me know below. I will be reading and responding to every comment. Just let me know. Guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.